Hey YouTube, it's Desiree. This week we had the awesome privilege of getting tagged in an Authortube tag that is My Favorite Things by JC Carpenter. I will make sure to link Author JC Carpenter's video down below. So I thought that this week, I'm not gonna lie, this week I struggled. Because of that, this tag came at the perfect time. But also, I thought that this was actually a very interesting tag because it wasn't one I had seen before either. And the questions were a little varied than what you normally see on typical tags. So I thought this was a great opportunity to get to know each other a little bit. And I hope that you guys will answer some of these down below in the comments. So here's the thing about absolutes when it is in reference to favorites. See, in some areas of my life, I tend to be an all or nothing type of person. But when it comes to having favorites, especially like one specific favorite of any one thing, I've never been the type of person to have just one favorite of any such thing. Let's start with question number 1, which is, who is your favorite band or musician? Growing up, that has changed throughout time, of course, but as of right now, I can say that a couple bands that I definitely gravitate towards when it comes to, especially when I go on my long drives that are very therapeutic and I just blast some music on, would be Imagine Dragons, One Republic, and as a musician, I love Sarah Bareilles. Question number 2, top 3 favorite films. This was also another hard one. They're all going to be hard to answer. But growing up, I had many specific favorites that obviously changed and evolved with time. But some of my favorites that I can think of that come to mind are The Fifth Element. I love The Fifth Element. I'm trying to see if... Lilu Dallas Mutipas. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. First Wives Club. I mean, there's Goldie Hawn, Diane Keaton, and Bette Midler starring in this film all together. It's glorious, lots of laughs. Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge was one of those films that as a theater kid and someone who was a singer, this was just perfect for me in every way because it just embodied everything I loved about musical theater, but in film. And just, I'm a sap for romantic stories, so of course I got pulled into it. And just visually, it was stunning. The dance numbers, just how it was directed, Baz Luhrmann, it was chef's kiss for me. Another one that I'm throwing in there is Anastasia. I loved Anastasia. I loved the music. I loved the story. I loved the snarky behavior. And it was just great. The banter, the enemies to lovers. It was wonderful. Number 3, what is your favorite scent? For me, I love really fresh, clean scents that just smell very light. So I'm always the type that for my room, I love getting those like clean linen type scents to just have a really fresh smelling atmosphere. Number 4, what's your favorite Disney film? So again, growing up, I was obsessed with Little Mermaid. And then as I got older, I adored and loved Beauty and the Beast. And then as I got older, I fell in love with Tangled. So Tangled is one of my absolute favorite Disney films. Number 5, what's your favorite season? Okay, so I'm gonna be basic here, but I have genuinely loved for many reasons this season, and it is autumn, fall. As someone who loves cooler weather, I love that fall usually has the really cool, crisp weather. It's not too freezing like in winter, but I hate summer. And so spring is nice, but spring can have some hot days in there. Fall just gets cozy and cool, and you can wear scarves and you can have boots on and light jackets. And one of my favorite things is that you'll get sunny days. So you'll get sunny fall days, but it's cool and crisp outside. That's probably one of my absolute favorite days that you will find me outdoors. And then the smells of fall, usually you get a lot of burning leaves and wood, and just having that in the air, I absolutely adore it. So yeah, fall and autumn. Number 6, what's your favorite seasonal drink? I do like pumpkin spice, but when it comes to favorite seasonal drinks, it's actually peppermint mocha creamer, because I make coffee at home now mostly. And when the peppermint mocha creamers come out, I make myself some really yummy lattes. Number 7, do you have a favorite shirt or article of clothing? So this makes me laugh because when I was younger, I had this one navy blue shirt that my family and friends consistently threatened to get rid of. They hated that shirt and it was my favorite. I wore it way too often, and I always wore it under either a blazer, or I wore it with a hoodie or a jacket or whatever, or a cardigan. I put anything over that damn shirt. And my family and friends wanted me to get rid of it. They wanted to burn it. So I remember having that shirt, but I don't have anything like that now. Number 8, who is your favorite author? Again, this is just one of those questions that I don't have a direct answer to. Reading, I've gone through phases. When I read YA, I had my favorites then. When I was younger, I had my favorites. But I've never had like one definitive answer for one favorite author. So I'm gonna have to name a few that I enjoy. As a classic author, I love Jane Austen. Sense and Sensibility, Persuasion, and Pride and Prejudice are my favorites of hers. And those are just classic stories I will always love, and I have seen every single adaptation of. Other authors that I have read many of their books have been authors like K.C. Lynn, Claire Kingsley. Carrie Cole is one of my definite go-to. Every time she has a book out, I will read it. And I also love Ruby Dixon. Her crazy stories have been something that have been an instant buy for me every time, way before she was TikTok popular. And that's just to name a few that I frequently read that I can think of now, but I'm sure that there are others that I'm gonna kick myself later for forgetting. So I don't have one definite favorite author. I have many that I enjoy. Number 9, do you have a favorite spot for reading or writing? So when it comes to reading, I love reading in bed. I prop myself up with pillows, recline myself back, and I usually have a pillow holding the book or the Kindle in front of me, and I will stay in that position for 4 to 6 hours straight and just read, because I have a tendency of wanting to get through the story that same day. It's hard for me to set a limit, a healthy limit of reading portions of the story and then coming back to it another day. No, if I start a story, this is where that all or nothing comes in, where I want to get through the entire book in one sitting. Now, when it comes to writing, I write at my desk. So I have set up my desk to be something that I feel motivated and that I enjoy to sit at. And it's my most comfortable place to sit down and actually get some writing done. Number 10, what's your favorite food or dessert? When it comes to food, I love like sweet and salty combinations. I, again, as cliche or as basic as it may seem, give me good Italian food and I am in heaven. Number 11, what is your favorite time of day? So this will be interesting because I am a night owl. I am nocturnal in every way. My brain stays up to the wee hours no matter how much I try to fight it. Creatively, my mind wakes up in the evening hours. But interesting enough, my favorite time of day is actually dawn. I wish I was a morning person because just the lighting and the quiet of dawn is so beautiful to me. There's just something so magical about that hour. And I love being in really bright lighting, but I'm not a morning person. Number 12, What is your favorite color? See, here I have a definitive answer. It's blues, but it's not so black and white because it's all blues. I love all blues. I love really rich midnight blues, and then I love really lighter, muted blues that almost have that bluish gray tone to them. I love also turquoise and teal. Number 13, what are your top favorite YouTube channels? Well, this is something as well that I can't just name a few because it depends what I'm doing. If I'm in a leisure mode, I have set categories that I watch frequently. So something you may not know is that I love gaming videos. I watch a lot of gaming videos on my leisure time. And so when I'm just having some me time, sometimes I'll pop in some gaming video on the background and I'll do stuff in the meantime while that's playing in the background. I also do the same thing with art videos and planner videos. So gaming, art, and planner videos are usually kind of what I'll have a lot of times in the background throughout the day. And then of course, I'll have bookish and writerly videos. So all of my Authortuber friends, I absolutely have them ready to go. Every time they post a video, I instantly watch them. So all of them are my favorite because I will definitely get excited every time they post a video. And I'll post some of them down below so that you guys can check them out as well. Number 14, what's your favorite musical or play? I have some memories when it comes to these two musicals that hold dear to my heart for different reasons. So one is Legally Blonde musical. The music is just fantastically catchy, so much fun to sing along to. And I remember my best friend at the time and we literally would watch because they had the MTV recorded version online back in the day. So we would watch it and rewatch it over and over. We would play out the scenes and the musical numbers with each other. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Another one is because I actually got to be a part of this production in high school, which was Cabaret. Cabaret, the PG-13 version. In high school, I was in 9th grade and I got to be a part of the ensemble cast, and which had me doing a lot of different roles, and it was so much fun. That was one of my first theater experiences that really awoke something within me. I had done theater before that, but this was like a huge production that had a little bit of everything in it, and I fell in love with theater, with musical theater specifically. So Cabaret holds a lot of memories for me, so I'll always feel connected to that musical. Number 15, what is your favorite place you've ever visited? I haven't visited many places that I love, sadly. I haven't traveled that much in my lifetime. I was born in New York. I visited New York when I was in my 20s, and I lived in Missouri for a few years, and I've gone to Georgia, and I believe that's about it. Sadly, I have not been to many places, so I haven't really visited anywhere that I love, but there are places I want to visit. So I want to go to Italy. Italy is somewhere that forever has been on the bucket list. I also want to go to Canada, whichever side, be it Vancouver or Toronto. I would love to visit either and both, really. And Seattle. My closest friend lives in Seattle at the moment, and she's been telling me all of the glorious things that she's been trying to rope me in to come and visit her. So that's somewhere that I see in the near future that I get to finally visit. But I'm excited because that's somewhere I've been very curious to explore. And number 16 is tag some people. Well, a lot of people that I would have tagged have been tagged for this already. So I'm gonna say you. I tag you. I want you guys to do this. And if you do, come back to this video and in the comment section, post, I did the tag. And I'll hop over there and I'll definitely pass by and check them out. Well, hopefully you guys actually answer some of these questions as well, and we can all get to know each other within the community. Figure out some of our favorite things. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was not a long one, and actually I don't know if it was long. We'll find out when I edit this, but it was fun and it was casual, easygoing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this a like and a thumbs up, which is the same thing. I'm tired today. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on next week's video. You can find all of my links down below. Thank you again to Author JC Carpenter for tagging me in this video. Again, I'm leaving her video linked down below. So until next time, friends, I will see you all very soon.